Hey y'all, my name is Avery and I'm the lead designer here at Red House Designs, and I'm going to see if I can re-engineer build plans for this design. I was just scrolling through our Instagram. Your page is bombarded with builds and images of various projects. So we've started a new series where I try to re-engineer social media projects. I picked a fairly easy one to start off with, as there's really nothing constraining this design. But I did like the look, as we have never done a design with a large bookshelf wall. Just working off pictures only, I had to make some decisions. So I decided to make the upper and lower beds queen size, and the back wall is 12 feet and the ceiling is 10 feet tall. This base photo really is what you want to see in a bunk bed. And there's some key principles that we look for when we design a bunk bed. First, it's structurally sound. Too often we'll get a lot of clients that come in with these sort of AI generated bunk beds. You can just tell from the image that don't really have structure built into them. Especially with these larger fulls, queens, and king size beds, you're really expecting maybe 2 people on top, maybe even more depending on the situation. So you really have to think through where load is being carried and how to design it. And this bunk bed really knocks this out of the park. The next principle is functionality. This design has 2 storage drawers built underneath the bed. The stairs are also functional in terms of they have drawers built into them. And there's also a bookshelf at the end. And it's easy just to look at bunk bed just as a sleeping situation, but when you really dig into it, there's a lot more that can be done with them. The third principle is ergonomics. Vertical spacing in this bed is perfect. The lower bed is not cramped. It's not like a coffin style. We'll get a lot of clients that come in with these bunk bed designs, but they really don't have the space designed for it. And of course, this is, you gotta take this with a grain of salt. This is a pretty open floor plan, but the spacing of the lower bed and the upper bed is what you want to see. There's plenty of headroom. And then also the stairs. Stairs can be a little tough to design. People will see stairs on Instagram or Pinterest and then automatically decide that they need stairs. And if they don't have the space, they really become tough. You have to have some width because you have to walk up them. There's no sense designing stairs that you have to sort of turn sideways to go up to. And that can be tough for a client to understand that you need width to sort of walk up. Also, there's plenty of space at the landing. Unlike ladders where you can sort of crawl into the bed, stairs, there's a sort of walking calculation that has to be accounted for, because the next step is not only up, but it's ahead of you. And this bed, once again, knocks this out of the park too. The final takeaway is that this bed is builder friendly. There's nothing in this design that you can't buy from a normal Home Depot. There's nothing, no crazy cuts, nothing that would require special tools or special knowledge. To get the finish will take some time, but that can be learned. That doesn't take special tools or anything, no CNC machines or lathes. This design definitely is DIY builder friendly, and that's hard to find in these AI generated bunk beds or bunk beds that primarily built by professionals. It can be tough and daunting task for DIYers to start tackling if the bed's not built from readily available materials or rough stock from Home Depot. Kudos to this design. And after a couple hours, this is the final product. If you like this style of content, give us a like and follow along for more upcoming designs.